We're in the middle of the preseason, which means it's time to do our first 2-round preseason mock draft. All right, Barash, 2 rounds, no trades. You're starting off with the odds, I'm starting off with the evens. This is going to be our preseason mock draft, and of course, we'll update this throughout the season with updated mock drafts as players perform better and as players fall off. But this will be really interesting because we've done scouting reports on the top 10 players plus more of every single position. So if you guys haven't seen those videos, check it out. But we're going to give you guys a lot to look at here today. B-Ross, for starters, how you feeling about this mock draft, and overall, what are your thoughts?
I'm feeling confident in us placing players, but where these players end up going ultimately, that's yet to be determined because they haven't played yet, not even an ounce of a game. So I'm more curious to see kind of how we think about team fits and needs at this stage after seeing these preseason games. We've seen enough players and young guys. Granted, it's still early, but some things you can kind of see right off the bat.
Yeah, we've also done a lot of mock-the-mocks where we've been like questioning why these people did this. So now it's time for you guys to do the same for us. That said, start this thing off. B-Rush, you're number 1, Miami Dolphins. Where are they going to go?
I think if Miami's picking 1, I don't think it's, oddly enough, I don't think it's the quarterback fault. I think that team has so many holes outside of Malik Willis. But to not overcomplicate it, I think they just take Jeremiah Smith right here at number 1, take him off the board. The only way I don't see this happening is if a quarterback needy team wants to trade up for him and, maybe they gain some more draft capital, but I think they go get the best playmaker, the best player in the draft and, see how he fits in with this young, unproven offense.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about filling a need here. Your receiver 1 is Malik Washington, Tolbert, Tutu Atwell. I mean, no disrespect to those guys, but that is in serious need of some upgrade talent. So I like the pick there. And honestly, I think they could trade back with number 2 with Arizona, and Arizona jumps them just to get their guy, and they can pick up multiple picks. But that makes it easy for me. At number 2, I'm taking Arch Manning for the Arizona Cardinals. Listen, I know there's been some buzz around Texas and the training camps and the scrimmages and stuff like that, and Arch may be struggling. I think there's a lot of stock that gets put into that maybe shouldn't necessarily. We're talking about going up against a Muschamp defense, a defense that has multiple top 100 players in this class, and then in addition to that, this defense has gone up against this offense for the past 6 years of Steve Sarkisian. So it's like they know the routes, they know the plays. I'm not too worried about it. For Arch Manning, we'll be the judge of him by the end of the season. I think as of right now, he's the clear-cut number 1 quarterback. I mean, so much talent, the arm, the mobility, the playmaking. He's just got to clean up some mechanical issues and just continue to progress as a reader of the field. But, man, he's got everything in the tool shed to be a potential first overall pick. So Arizona gets their franchise quarterback. I know Beck looked good in the Hall of Fame game, but, I'm not going to overreact to one good game from Beck. He was going up against a third-string defense, playing base defense. What does he look like going up against first-stringers who are going to put pressure on you? I think it might be a different story. But, I mean, Beck would be a really good backup quarterback, and he might start in his second year and let Arch sit for a year potentially. So I'm taking Arch there for Arizona. But you're up at 3 with the Raiders, who already have their quarterback.
Yeah, and he looks pretty damn good in this preseason. Yeah. In these preseason snaps, but it's interesting right here because I'm thinking, do I give him another weapon or do I improve that defense? Right. Because Cam Coleman is sitting right there, and you're like, he would be a great addition, but I think 3 is a little just a tad rich for him. Me personally, for the Raiders, I'm taking Colin Simmons right here and putting him opposite of Max Crosby. Some people might take Dylan Stewart over him. Give me Colin Simmons. I think Colin Simmons' versatility, flexibility, he's good versus the running pass, gives them that dominant edge duo that you kind of need in today's game. Unless you have a premier guy, just a guy's guy, you need 2, much like running backs. You need 2 unless you have one special one. So give me Colin Simmons for the Raiders.
Makes sense. Plus, Max Crosby's always in trade rumors. So granted, if you do take Simmons, I hope they keep Crosby then. Just let them work together.
Hope so. Right.
You'd hope so.
You would hope so.
But we'll see. Cleveland, number 4. If you guys haven't watched my video, I put a video out on the Browns, and I kind of went on like a 15-minute rant on this.
Yes, you did.
Deshaun Watson being the starter is the most idiotic thing ever, but I want to hear your thoughts, B-Rox. We didn't talk about this. Deshaun Watson named the starter for week 1. Obviously, Shador's probably going to get some playing time at some point this year, but I think this is absolutely just nonsensical stuff.
Well, because they're wrong with two fronts, right? They're wrong in the contract and they're wrong in their whole evaluation of Watson. Like the entire, like they were wrong on two fronts. So you missed. It'd be different if it was a team friendly deal and they were able to get out of it some way.
Right.
Strike. So, and then as far as Shador, like the fact that your 5th round quarterback is in the conversation tells you everything you need to know about his potential upside. You draft him in the 5th. You drafted one in the 3rd who's not even in the conversation. So you got that wrong too. Granted, most of us knew that kind of just in the overall eval process, right? But you have to admit to that loss as well because you didn't even have Gabriel in the conversation to start. So you missed on that. You missed on Watson's contract and you missed on his eval. So just chalk it all up, all of it as a loss if I'm the owner, and start the young guy with the young players and see if you have any sort of chemistry there. Because if you do, now you're not forced to start over with another young quarterback and maybe a new GM if all of this, just fails. Todd Monken may get 1 year. Like, you just keep repeating the same cycle. If that's the case, just start now. Just give Shador the keys, because this is not even a Lamborghini. This is like a 2000 Honda Civic right now. It's up and running, but it's hanging on. So just give him the keys and see if he can get anything out of it. If he can, now I think you're in a good spot at 4. Opposed to paying the guy or playing the guy that you already paying, knowing that what you're gonna get. We know by week 6 he probably won't be starting. We can take the over and unders. Let us know down below. At what point does Shador come in and start? I say it's week 6 or earlier. I don't think it's halfway. So
I saw a TikTok that kind of put it very nicely. He said there's 2 potential outcomes of this working out. Either A, Deshaun Watson balls out, which is horrible for the Browns, by the way, because if Deshaun balls out this year, he's a unrestricted free agent, and you're going to let him walk or you're going to pay him. And if you pay him, you're stuck with the guy for whatever other contract it is. If he plays terribly, then you're just delaying the inevitable of letting Shador Sanders go out there and play, messing with his confidence, his rhythm, his timing. So you're not even really getting a good evaluation of your young player. Not to mention, if he does play any home games, they're going to get booed out of the stadium. Win or lose. He's going to get booed. He's going to get booed. He was getting booed in preseason. So.
Exactly. And and to me, you put Shador in the worst spot. To your point, you mess with his confidence, and now he's left to answer how the fans are treating Deshaun Watson. You're like that's not his job. His job is just go play. Like, this dude's, it's his 2nd year in the league, and he can't even focus on playing quarterback because, to me, you just blow it all up, drive into a river, and say, all right, we will get the insurance money anyway because we probably will have a high pick. But if we don't, we have a 5th round guy who we can give the keys to comfortably if you have anything. But you have to just give him the keys. But because he's making $46 million, Jimmy Haslam, one of the worst owners in the NFL, said, he's playing. We're getting some out of this. So they'd rather keep losing and have pissed off fans than to just make the logical play and say, okay, let's put Shador out there with KC, Denzel, Quinshawn, Harold Fannin, a more veteran O-line with some young talent as well, and let's roll out there and see what we got. No. Let's put the old dude back there who doesn't care about football because all of his money is guaranteed. So
it is silly, but let's go ahead and get this franchise a new quarterback. I said this in my video too. Imagine being one of these young quarterbacks and having to stare down the barrel of maybe being a Cleveland Brown now.
Cleveland Brown?
I mean, my God, I would be terrified. I wouldn't want to be drafted by him. I'd be scared. I mean, because this organization has just consistently just messed up the quarterback position, whether it's not committing to a guy, over committing to somebody else, not surrounding that quarterback with talent. I would be fearful here. But if I'm taking one, which I think they will, I'm taking Dante Moore here at number 4.
Yeah,
I kind of would be interested to see if maybe and would be kind of on par for Cleveland. I kind of wonder if Cleveland could be a team that takes somebody else here at 4, like Leonard Moore, and then waits till they're probably back around 1 pick at 32 or 30 with the Rams pick, because I do think quarterback could be pretty deep, and maybe you could snipe a Chambliss or Mensa a little bit later. But in this situation, I think just get your guy, get Dante Moore, who probably would have went number 2 to the Jets had he gone out last year. Goes back one more year at Oregon. He gets a bit more refined. He'll enter a situation in Cleveland. I mean, for all the bad we just talked about him, there's some talent there with the receivers, Fannin, Quinshawn, a young offensive line, but it's Cleveland. So who knows?
But you know what? And I was talking about this last night. It's not the actual talent in Cleveland. Cleveland usually has pretty good talent. It's the fact that Cleveland is like, they can't commit. They can't commit to a GM. They can't commit to a head coach. They can't commit to a quarterback, because you got to think when John Dorsey was there, he came in, they turned that thing around. Cleveland was winning football games. Then they got him out of there because he wasn't big on the analytics. He wanted to eval, do his thing, which he learned in Green Bay, to scout, and they found a way to just not commit to him. They had Baker. Baker's a baller. You drafted him first overall and was like, nah, got him out of there. So Cleveland's whole issue is just committing. So whoever they draft, whatever they do, they have to commit to a plan.
Do you know what organization Dorsey's with now?
The Lions, I believe.
Yep. He's a senior personnel executive with Detroit. So, you know what? Maybe it all does work out. But anyways, Cleveland Browns fans, you guys get Dante Moore. So hopefully that makes you feel better. Number 5, Tennessee Titans. Man, it feels like the Titans just kind of going through it right now. I feel like everyone's kind of turning against them because they're just – Cam Ward's playing bad. They're struggling versus third stringers. It's not looking great right now, but, I mean, this team's not going to be great this year. But who are you going to take here at number 5? Lots of talent.
This is a tough one because I'm thinking of a couple different spots, but because you have Saleh as the head coach, but what's his face? Cam Ward needs help. Like, he needs help up front, on the perimeter, behind him. God, because like I'm thinking one of the two Trevors, honestly. Like, do I take Trevor Gooseby, put him at tackle, call it a day? Do I take Trevor Locke and he's Peter Skoronski? Or, but he's on the other side. Yeah. But I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to take Trevor Gooseby right here. I think you just take the bookend tackle. Don't overcomplicate it, because Cam Ward is no good playing on this back. Like, I love the Tristan Wirfs comp because, like, they are very comparable coming out of college. So I love that comp. But I think you have to find ways to keep him upright, because Cam Ward is a good football player if given time. So give him time, and the weapons and all the chemistry will work itself out.
All right. Jets up at number 6, and they need a quarterback still. Unfortunately for them, they didn't have to trade up to get one. I always kind of run into the same problem with every mock draft of like, do I take Bestemaker, not knowing if he's going to be here or not? And, he's such a big unknown right now. It's like he could go either way. He could be really good, be the first overall pick, or he might not even be in this class. He might not be great. He's just such a tough player to pick for. But I'm going to go ahead in this situation, I'm going to take Jayden Maiava here. I'm going to take Jayden Maiava. I'll pass on Bestemaker. I just don't have the guts to do it right now. But, man, I love Maiava, man. I just think Maiava, I think he's an advanced football player. I think he just gets the game well. Good arm, good base, reads the field well, gets through the pocket nice. He can extend plays with his legs. He doesn't have the same upside of Bestemaker, but I don't know. Bestemaker scares me, especially for a team in the Jets. I just feel like just get a good player here. I'd be a little scared to go for Bestemaker, especially with Zach Wilson.
So in the back of my head, I'm thinking I can't take not a small school kid, but a small town kid and bring him to New York. Yeah. I'm not. I wouldn't do that. I'm going to take a guy who's been in LA. He's been in, like he's in the heart of LA. He's at SC. Like, he's been in the limelight, the media. He can handle it. Yeah, like, to me, like that has to go into your eval in terms of taking a player there, because BYU to New York, Provo, Utah.
Oklahoma State, North
Yeah,
Texas.
Granted, the talent is there. It's just
Right.
like you have to bring all of those things with you because it's real. But that's a good pick. Love that pick.
All right. 7, Atlanta Falcons. We still don't know who their quarterback's going to be, but I'm going to guess it's going to be Penix just because Tua hasn't done great, but who knows? But who are you taking here at number 7?
I have
a lot of great options.
Clue. It is a lot of great options. That's the good thing. And like, I'm not going quarterback again. I'll tell you that much. I just don't. I don't think it benefits them to just keep drafting guys.
You're going for a veteran in free agency?
Yeah. Let's go.
Mac Jones. Just give me some stability.
Go get me just a state who can, bro. All you got to do is find 5, 7, 8. The rest will just come. You find those 3 numbers on the field, you can be a 60%, 3,000-yard passer, 25 plus touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
7?
8.
7
is Bijan.
7 is Bijan. Okay, yeah, I got him flipped. That's a
5,
terrible
7,
number
8.
for Bijan. He's 7?
He took Michael Vick's number. Yeah. Isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He is.
Yeah.
Every time I think of
He's
Bijan,
7.
I think of 5 when he was at Texas.
So
5, 7, 8.
But with that, they also have holes on the D line, at DN. Like they have a lot of holes. So, and then I don't know what's going on with the young edge rusher, if he's going to play. So,
well, Walker is out for the season. I'm pretty sure he had a knee injury, and then Pierce I think is suspended for 11 games. So, yikes! But I mean, he'll be back, I guess, at the end of the year. So we'll see what he looks like.
Playing with fire there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go probably an unpopular pick, but I think it makes them better on defense. Give me Amari Washington.
Ooh, yeah, they need to upgrade the interior.
Like, he brings a different edge and presence to that front. I think he brings youth. He's explosive. He can rush the passer. He can defend the run. Like, they're looking for Grady Jarrett all over again. So,
yeah.
Go and get him.
All right, Giants at 8. This was an easy one for me. I'm taking Leonard Moore. I know that they've invested a little bit into the secondary with Newsome, but they tried it with Deonte Banks and it didn't work out. I'm very pumped to see Colton Hood. Paulson Adebo was fine last year, but I mean, if Leonard Moore is here and you're not taking Dylan Stewart, I mean, I've run into some mock drafts where like Dylan Stewart's the best player, and I'm just like, do I do it?
You can't do it.
It's like you just can't do it at this point. It gets ridiculous.
It just don't make
sense. They've done it
the
past 3 years. So,
yep.
I'm taking Leonard Moore. He has an argument to go first overall. And if you can get him at 8, I mean, what a home run pick for the Giants. Yeah, it is.
That is
number 9, New Orleans Saints. Who you got?
So, I have 2 thoughts here. My first thought is to go corner, and I'm taking Kelly Jones. And my second thought, it's not popular, but it's real, is to take Cam Coleman. I don't trust Jordan Tyson's hamstrings.
Yeah, Jesus, man. Already
we talked about this in so many episodes about his, like, it's real. And like, the more I watched him play and watch him move, I see why he gets hurt. Like I see how. So like, part of me is like let's have like a contingency plan or just build a nice 3-core group. But at the same time, if they can't stop anybody, none of that matters. So I'm gonna take Kelly Jones right. Actually, I lied. I lied. I have one more thought. No, give me the corner. Give me Kelly Jones.
Who was the other one? Was it Dylan Stewart?
Trevor Locke.
Yeah, upgrading the interior a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Replace Cesar Ruiz with him. That'd be nice.
Yes.
Yeah, but it makes sense. Kelly Jones next to Kool-Aid McKinstry. I think that'd be a nice duo. Jets. Number 10, you took Jaden Mayava. I think, man, you meant David Bailey and Dylan Stewart. Oh. But if you're taking Dylan Stewart, then you're probably trading Will McDonald. Kingsley, Joseph Ossai just brought those guys in. I mean, you could just have a monstrous trio, but I'm going to go, man, this is actually an interesting one because I also like Cam Coleman for this team. You know, Adonai Mitchell, we'll see. He could be a star this year.
He has to prove it. Yeah.
He has to prove it, though.
And
it's preseason right now, so we're kind of projecting. I don't think they need any offensive line help. Their tackles are good. Interior maybe could use something, but I think it's fine. David Stone next to Devondre Sweat, I would love that. I think when there's other talented players on the board like there is, I just don't want to go that route. And I think I'll wait on safety till later. And you took who I was going to take, Kelly Jones. So that kind of sucks. But I'll take Cam Coleman here. I think Cam Coleman, he's not Jeremiah Smith, but he's pretty damn close. He'd be in the conversation to go wide receiver 1 last year. Yeah. Size, length, can go up and get it. And again, Mitchell has to prove it this year, but so does Cooper. I mean, Cooper does taken a snap. Right. Yep, so 100%. You know what you got in Wilson? If these two guys work out or don't work out, I mean, a combination of Wilson with Cam Coleman would be pretty nasty. So Cam Coleman. All right, Commanders, number 11.
Give me Dylan Stewart. I'm not going to complicate this. Just
easy. Yep.
Give me Dylan Stewart.
Yep. That would be nasty.
Yes.
Minnesota at 12. I'm going quarterback Drew Mestamaker. You could go Mensa, but I'm going Mestamaker because I think, assuming Kevin McConnell's still there, I think Kevin could coach him up, get him right. This is a quarterback with a lively arm, good mobility, can play out of structure, can play in structure, just has to improve his accuracy and has to show that he can do it against elite competition in the Big 12. But if he does it, I think Minnesota, I mean, you can't go into next year with Kyler and JJ unless Kyler just balls out this year.
Yeah.
So far, it's not looking particularly great. Get Mestamaker in the building.
Love that.
Let him sit for a year, maybe behind JJ. I mean, who knows? Maybe JJ gets to start next year. Who knows? But yeah, Mestamaker will be the guy long term.
That's 13. A good pick. That's a good pick simply because of the guys around him. They are ball finders. Like they have Addison and Jettas. They have the ability. I mean, along with a whole bunch of other great receivers, but like they're really good at running full speed and just, maneuvering their body to catch the ball, even though it's not perfectly thrown or it's inaccurate. Why? Because they play with inaccurate quarterbacks. So, it would allow a young guy to develop in the right trajectory and just having like 2 real safety blankets along with TJ Hawkinson. Like, to me, that's a great pick. Great pick, brother.
Buccaneers 13. Who are we going with? It's a weird team, man.
It is because like they're always like just good enough to be good, but not bad enough to like be terrible.
Be terrible, right?
Yeah. This is tough because part of me wants to give them like that tackle, like those bookend tackles, because they, opposite of worse. But then the other side, I'm like, who do you pair with Vane? Or do you get somebody in the middle? Because they're missing that true guy. Right now, Anzalone and Christian Rosebone are really your third linebackers. Like, ideally, they're like good 3s or good 2s. Josiah Trotter, we don't know, right? But it's too early. It's too early to take a linebacker in this class to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Look at
there's talent. There's talent. I've seen Chris Cole go round 1, by the way, in some mock drafts. I'm like, whoa, pump the brakes.
I can see it.
He's talented, but
it's a huge projection though.
It is. It's a massive.
Let's go to tight end.
Oh yeah. Johnson, DJ, Trades.
13 is high.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
High. 13 is very high. Go to D-line. Oh, right there. Give me David Stone.
Him with Vita Vea be nice.
Let's get a different body type in there.
Right. All right, 14. Bengals. Obviously, David Stone would have been something I would have considered. Putting him next to Dexter Lawrence would be nice. But took him off the board. I would consider linebacker, but like you mentioned, at 13, it just feels a little high for Kingston or Roberts, Rasheem, Sammy, Chris. Any of these guys just feels a little rich for me at 14.
Fair.
So I'm gonna do somebody that I feel like Bengals fans aren't gonna be too thrilled with, but you know what? I don't care. I'm going Trevor Locke. I'm gonna put Trevor Locke at guard.
I love it.
I'm gonna put him at guard over Dalton Reisner because he's, I think, on a 1-year deal.
Yep.
And you don't have a lot of great proven depth here. You got Parker from last year's draft. They just cut Cody Ford, by the way. So, you don't have that guy that you could put anywhere. I think maybe that could be Brian Parker, who can kind of replace Cody Ford. But you got pretty good offensive line with Fairchild, Mims is kind of your 2 young stars. You add in now a Trevor. You got Orlando Brown, who'll be your guy for now. So Locke could be your long-term tackle, or he can just be your really rock-solid guard. And so I'm going to draft Trevor Locke to continue to keep Joe Burrow upright.
Good pick right there. I really like that pick because that's why I had in mind for them. All right, Carolina at 15. I'm thinking two positions: it's tackle or tight end. I'm gonna go tight end here, and give me Jamar Johnson.
Nice. Over Jordan Seaton. Nice.
Yeah, because I really have to see Jordan Seaton versus the run this year. Like it bothers me watching him versus the run. So I'm just off that train right now.
He's maybe the best pass protector. He's a great athlete, quick hands, quick movement skills. He's listed at 330. He's not 330. He's more like 305, 310. Yep. I gotta update that. But against the run, I mean, man,
he's
just no push, nothing right
now. No push, no power, no effort.
Yep.
I'll take him for the Bears or something.
Right.
That'd be great.
16, Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they're going to rock with one of these young quarterbacks next year. I think it's going to be Drew Aller. So I'm gonna wait.
I told y'all.
Yep, this is very much a Mike McCarthy guy right here.
I told y'all he was going to work. He was going to be a Mike guy, and it's going to work.
Yep. I like our receivers. I think we could maybe draft and stash one in like day 2.
Yep.
We're good at tight end. We added Maxi Honachor. Haven't seen him a ton yet, but we got Max who probably play left tackle. You got Fatanu who looks good. Your interior is pretty solid. I think I might go Ramsey's here. You got Jamel Dean. You got Porter. Porter's waiting for that extension.
Yep.
So they got to pay him. I would love to go linebacker, but I just don't love this linebacker class this early at least. So I'm kind of thinking maybe going corner to start replacing Ramsey and Jamel Dean, because I think Ramsey's, I want to say on the final year of his deal or something along those lines. I know his contract is cuttable. Right? Yeah, I think so. I know his contract's pretty cuttable. I'm going to go with this one. Man, there was a bit of a drop off after the top 2 corners, but I like Robinson. I mean, really good athlete, super talented player, had some really good tape last year. I love Ashton Hampton as well. I just think for the Steelers, you already have the size profile in Joey Porter. He gives you that size and length, so I might need a bit more speed opposite of him. I go Ellis Robinson. I know that we have a concern about Georgia secondary members, but I'm gonna hope that he gets things right, and I'm gonna put him opposite of Joey Porter Jr. Plus, if Jamel Dean is there for the foreseeable future, or Ramsey's there for the foreseeable future, he can learn from those guys for a year or two and rotate in, and then eventually become the guy. I don't love taking linebacker. Linebacker is probably their biggest need, and I think you can wait till day 2 to take one of these guys. So, give me Ellis Robinson for the Steelers. Get younger in that room. Too many old guys.
Exactly. Good pick right there. All right, Chicago, the Bears. I'm about to sabotage the Bears. They need a tackle opposite of
Darnell. Oh.
Darnell. The issue is, Braxton Jones. He really hasn't played well.
Yeah.
Give me Jordan Seaton. Like, he's talented in pass pro. He's gonna have to deal with Parsons, Hutchinson, and Dallas Turner twice a year. But I think he can do it in the pass game. What he can do in the run game, I don't know. But he has to improve in the run game, because to your point, pass protection, he's probably the best one. Like, he has natural feet, gifted foot athlete, smooth hands, everything's in sync. But run game is just, it leaves so much more to be determined. And in Chicago, in the winter, you have to be able to run the ball in some way, and he has to get better. But right here for Chicago, good spot for him.
All right, good pickup. I like that one. Get them a bookend tackle opposite of their super strong Darnell Wright. All right, I'm going to go with the Chiefs here, and I got to get my quarterback a weapon. I got to give him something in that offense. Give me, for this team, Nick Marsh. I like his size profile. I like his athleticism. He's a sharp route runner, smart football player. Got to clean up the hands. Got to be better in contested situations. But for a team in Kansas City, I mean, they don't really put their receivers in a ton of contested spots. So I think Nick Marsh is a pretty good schematic fit for Patrick Mahomes.
That's a good pick, bro. Oh,
Jets.
the
They've
Jets
taken Maeva and Coleman so far.
and Coleman. Uh, you know what? Go to safety. I'm not gonna overcomplicate this. Tay Johnson, give him to me.
Love it. Bronte.
19.
Yep.
That Tay Johnson is a baller. Y'all can hate all you want in the comments. That's a NFL pro. He's a 10-year vet right now. Like he's gonna be really good. If I'm wrong, I'll take that one. He should be really, really good. I don't care who he plays
I love
for.
it. Yep. I love it. Jacksonville up at 20. This is an easy one. We got the suggestion here. I'm going Kewan Lacey. They need to add some juice in the running game. You have Bashal Tutin. You have Chris Rodriguez. I don't trust those guys long term. I think Kewan Lacey is a great fit for what this team wants to do, and they could be much more balanced hopefully next year. I don't know if they'll be very balanced this year, which I think could hold them back a little bit. But adding a Kewan Lacey, I think, gets them back to where they need to get to.
Absolutely.
21. Right. My Dallas Cowboys. Feeling optimistic right now. I'm feeling good about this team.
They look good. They look good. And like I'm talking about all three units so far in the preseason. They look well coached. They look well prepared. They're tackling well. They're running to the ball. Like they're doing a lot of the little things.
Yeah. As
an entire unit on both sides of the ball. Like the finishing plays in the run game on defense and all. Like they look really good. So
got Jenny jumping over dudes.
I hope none of this is true. I hope it all falls apart during the regular season. But they do look really good. All right here. I don't think they take a linebacker. I don't think they go Kingston round one. I don't think that's a thing. I think
they needed a linebacker.
Linebackers.
They needed a linebacker last offseason. They needed a linebacker last offseason, and they didn't draft one. So they're good with what they got apparently. And by the way, Jason Barham, linebacker, man, he made some plays. He looks scary.
They clearly had a plan for him. So
yeah, they did.
I can appreciate that. Go to tackle.
Yep.
Because Terrence Steele has to go at some point. Yep. Now the issue is, this might be too rich for some people.
Do it. I know who you're thinking.
Say it.
PJ Williams?
You damn skippy. Yep. I think he stays in Dallas. He becomes a Cowboy, and he's right tackle opposite of Tyler Guyton, or him and Guyton switch. Like
he is a Dallas Cowboy pick. He's a Dallas Cowboy
all day.
Pick. This is exactly what they look for. Love it
all day. Okay. I'm not crazy, but PJ Williams is going. I have a hard time believing this kid isn't a first round pick. I really do. Unless his body of work just falls apart in the course of the season, I have a hard time believing he's not a first.
He's starting to get a lot more buzz from the NFL draft community, which is like good. We have him at 60, and honestly, I feel like that's a little low for him at this point. Like I could have him up a little bit higher personally, but he is what Dallas looks for: young, raw, not even raw necessarily, athletic, tall, lengthy. Yep. You know, Terrence still kind of breaks the mold of what Dallas looks for typically at tackle, but they got great value on him. He was like a unrestricted free agent or one of those UDFA, something like that.
He was either 7th or he was UDFA.
Yeah. So he kind of breaks the mold. And, by the way, good for Terrence Steele to, get what he's gotten so far. But he's bigger, slower, stronger. PJ, he's strong. I mean, man, I just keep going back to that Miami game. Where I'm like, if you can handle Ruben Bain at Miami in the college pros, like, that sets you up very nicely. So SMU staying in Dallas.
You get to stay in Dallas.
This is a Cowboys pick.
Much as I don't want to see that happen, I just think it just lines up too perfectly for it not to be PJ Williams, Dallas Cowboy.
Yep.
He doesn't start the first 4 or 5 games, then he rolls in when Terrence Steele is struggling and takes the job and keeps rolling.
Absolutely love it. 22 Ravens. I'll be faster. I'm taking Cade Piper. Same logic for why they took Tyler Linderbaum a few years ago. He'll be our starting center for the next, hopefully, 10 years, which I think they wanted Linderbaum to be, but he just got paid so much money. They were like, can't really do much about it. But, Piper's athletic. He's strong. He can play guard or center. I think he'll play center for this team. And, you're starting to build the foundation of your offensive line around Ronnie, around Olave Vega, and now with Cade Piper up the middle. So that'll be my pick. Bills.
Go to linebacker for me. I don't think they take Kingston. I really don't.
I think Kingston, like he's going to fall. We have him at 20. He's not going to go in the top 20, I don't think.
No.
Even if he plays good this year.
I think the Buffalo Bills take Ben Roberts, Texas Tech right here. This is the Buffalo pick. Good player, great ball skills. He just lacks some of the athleticism, but hell of a football player.
Love that hell pick. Of a football player. Yeah. 24, Detroit Lions. Got to get a corner in the building. Give me...
Which one?
Detroit, I feel like, doesn't Detroit run a lot of zone? I don't have the number. I feel like they run a lot of zone.
Because I have two in mind.
I can't go Xavier Brown because of Alabama. Can't do it. You dipped your hand in the well once. It killed you one time. I don't think you'll do it again. I will go. They also need size opposite of DJ Reed because Reed is 5'10", 5'11".
5'10", yeah.
Fortunately, basically every single one of these corner has size. I'm going to go with Chris Peele. I'm going Chris Peele. Okay. Hampton is a little too handsy, and you can look at Terrion Arnold. He was extremely handsy, pass interference, every single play sort of thing.
Yeah.
Hampton's also a little bit too handsy, a little over aggressive. I get concerned with that. And then, maybe I'm being harsh on Brown. I think Brown could easily be the pick here. But you know what? You dipped your hand in the well one time at the Alabama corner spot. Do you do it again? I don't know. Chris Peele, he's got no ball skills. None. But, man, he is really good. Just solid zone corner. If he can just play a little bit of man this year, just show a little bit that he can do it. Because I think in the small amounts we saw him at, he can do it. But really, they just used him in zone.
They just don't ask him to do it. Yeah.
Right. And I think in Detroit, they'll maximize his strengths there. And I like his fit there, especially opposite of DJ Reed. You got some size, play a little bit of off coverage. Give me Chris Peele.
I like that.
Chargers. By the way, Chargers, Tyler Biadasz out for the year.
Yes.
That's brutal rough. That is rough. That's so Slaughter probably kicks inside, plays center.
He has no choice now. So he better put on his big boy hat because he's getting thrown into the fire. So I'm going to double down, though, and probably grab another interior old lineman. Give me – this is tough. Give me Anthony Knapp.
Nice.
Give me Anthony Knapp because he gives you some position flex, but I think he's going to be a better guard than tackle, but he has the ability to be a solid starting tackle if you need him to be so. So give me that.
I like it. 26, San Francisco. I'm going to stay on the offensive line train here, and I'm going to take tackle Caden Green. I think he can play tackle or guard. If you want to start to build, in replacement for Trent Williams or opposite of Trent, again, I think you have Colton McKivitz on the opposite side. So I think you're good there, but I think you could play Caden Green at left tackle. You could put him at guard. I think he might be a better guard than tackle. It's just kind of a question of like what they want him to be used at, but he's long, he's strong. He's just a football player that I think San Francisco kind of needs right now. Good mover, grip strength, anchor, smart football player, reads loops very well. Bit inconsistent, plays at a high pad level, but Trent Williams will get that right. So I think he can learn a lot from him. So take Caden Green for San Francisco.
All right.
27.
I'm going right back to the O-line. Give me Carter Smith. He's played a lot of football. He's played tackle. I think he is better suited, again, to play guard. But again, he offers position flexibility. So, but I see him long-term as a guard. Like, I definitely think he can play tackle. It's just I don't think he would be as good. So for Houston,
anywhere
they need all the help they can get. They need all the help they can get, especially on offense, because for some reason they just can't figure it out on that side of the ball.
Yep. Starts with quarterback CJ Stroud. You got to figure it out. 28 Philly. Philadelphia lets the board fall into their laps, and I think with this spot, I could go KJ Bowman just because I like the idea of him with Makuba. But you know what? That'll be a very small safety duo. That'd be really small. So I'm going to pass on that. I like Hampton. I think Hampton would be really good. Xavier Brown, they like the big schools. Alabama would fit. What else could I pick?
KJ Makuba would be good. Oh,
it would be It would
but
be
they
a
would be
latent
small.
coverage, but it would just I would worry about them in the run game just with how small they are. I mean, they would be grabbing ankles. They are not the hammer; they are the nail. I mean, that's what they would be. Offensive line, I feel like we've kind of destroyed the board. Our last 3 picks could have went here.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure I heard that Lane Johnson's retiring after this year, so
Yep.
you got to start to prepare for life after him. Mailata took a step back. The interior can't stay healthy, so I think this is a pretty big need. Problem is, we chewed up the board, and I mean, I like Prongos. Melvin Siani, I think he's going to fly up boards, but it's too early right now. I can't do it at 28. Peak is not their type of guy. 6'4", 298, not their guy, and you got a whole bunch of interior offensive linemen here, so. I think they let the board fall to them, and I'm going to go ahead and, man, I don't know. What am I do here, actually? I could go.
You got to replace Jalen Hurts.
Wide receiver. Right.
You got to replace Saquon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Mensa. Saquon, I mean, if he has a bad year, we might have to start. I mean, we might be able to take that a little serious.
I mean, they need a 2.
Yeah, because they have, Will Shipley? Oh, the Tank Bigsby, yeah. Look at these names: Bigsby, Shipley, and Pierce. Yeah. I'm gonna go corner though because Rick Williams signed a 1-year deal. You have Quinyon, you have Coop, you got Makuba. Let's give him another guy. You could go Brown, you could go Hampton. I'm gonna go Brown. I feel like he's more of a fit in Philadelphia than Hampton. They've gone down the path of taking Bama, Georgia guys. It's typically worked out for them. I like I can't remember what's his name. I like the other. I like Hampton a little bit more. But I think Brown might be a little bit safer, and I think he might be a better, more secure CB2 opposite of Quinyon. So, 29 though, Patriots. Who do you got? Just traded away Kayshon Boutte, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. They traded him to Houston, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken.
Crazy, by the way. I don't get why you would do that.
Because
contender?
Well, they have no faith in CJ Stroud. That's all they told me.
Well, Texans also had the injury to Higgins as well. Higgins is out for the year. So they had to replace him. And Kayshon's a good football player. And they only gave up Jalen Reed, and a 7th round pick?
So 7th or 6th. Yeah. One of the two. But yeah.
So pretty cheap.
I want to go tackle because I have no faith in Will Campbell. I really don't. I have 0. But this is a tough spot because we have killed the O-line board. Oh, you know what? It's not. Give me Kingston right here. This is a nice try it out, see if it works. You could try him on the edge. You can put him stacked. This is a good spot to pick Kingston.
I think you're talking about a tackle named Kingston. I was like, there's a tackle.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, Willie Amuas.
No. To me, he fits the New England mold in terms of being able to do a little bit of everything. So he doesn't have to be forced out to do everything and be an every down player. And at 29, I will take that gamble. That's a cheap gamble to me. So give me Kingston. Willie Amuas.
I like it. 30, Denver Broncos. I think I'll keep doing this until I am proven right or wrong. I mean, this is exactly the type of guy they need. By the way, Daquan Wright going back to LSU,
bro.
That's gonna be okay. It's so stupid.
We can do a whole 2 hours. Oh my God, I can do 2 hours on that easily because it makes 0 sense. But yeah,
that's gonna be a nice tight end duo in LSU. But I mean, this is a Denver team that has Evan Ingram, but I think this is last year on his deal. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. And you have Troutman, Jolie. Jolie's young. He's athletic. He can move. But he's just undersized. And if you get a trade as Greenham this offense, essentially a bigger wide receiver, and you have Adam Troutman, you have Jolie still there. Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Jimmy Graham. Sean Payton's going to turn him into Jimmy Graham. I bet money.
And you have Sutton, Waddle, and Franklin, and Pat Bryant, and Marvin Mims. I mean, you could go running back as well. I've heard good things about Jonah Coleman, so I think we're fine there. But yeah, give me the tight end trade as Green. He's kind of boom or bust this upcoming draft. But I think for a team like Denver, they could get him right. I think that'd be a good fit for him.
I like the pick.
Seahawks just brought in Trevon Diggs. I don't think we have it listed, but Trevon Diggs, and they brought in Terran Arnold too.
Yeah,
we'll see how that goes.
That means they're trying to see. They either don't trust their young guys yet,
which makes
or
sense. By the way, Bud Clark, I think out for the year.
Yeah, I saw that.
Brutal.
Yeah, that always sucks.
Yeah.
I do think they stay in the secondary because you don't bring in vets like that unless you plan on, do they still have Julian Love? He's still there?
Yes, Julian Love's still there. Ty Okada's pretty good.
Ty Okada, I actually like a lot.
Witherspoon, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, see, the issue is they have a lot of young, unproven talent in the secondary now. God, but Jelani would be a good fit. Oh no, Jelani would be a good fit in Seattle.
It would be.
Mike McDonald would know what to do with him. All right.
Would.
Edge. Who's in the edge group? Who's left in the edge group?
Mateo, Lev, Will, Damon, Yanze.
I like Mateo. I don't know if I like him that much, like that high. What about corners? Who's left at corner?
Hampton. Sure.
Oh.
KJ still here. Jelani.
See, I'm running to the issue of kind of just fit and. All right, I'll make a GM call. I'm taking Jelani McDonald right here.
I love it. Size, length, athleticism,
athleticism, but like he's not a nickel, so he's not Nick, right? In that way, but when you're talking about size, length, to your point, he can cover, he can play in space, he can run the alley, he can tackle in the box, out of space,
play deep.
And right, he brings a bigger size profile added to that room, because eventually they're going to be off Love, and they're going to have their bookend safeties are going to be Nick and whoever they put beside him. It could be Ty, but I like Jelani. Upside a little bit more than Ty Okada.
I just love the idea of Mike McDonald having just chess pieces of Mickey Monwari, Witherspoon, Love, and then Jelani McDonald. And just it's almost an embarrassment of riches in the secondary at that point, because you can move them in any spot and they could all be really good. It's just a matter of just finding ways to be creative, and I think that would be
how to use
Mike McDonald's just dream to do so. So that'd be special. That'd be awesome.
I would love to see it.
I would too. I mean, if it's not round one, hopefully it happens round two. Cleveland, we've already won in our rant. We won't reiterate it. They took Dante Moore. Now it's a question of like, what else do they need? I would have loved corner. True, but I mean, there's a lot of things going for this team. I mean, you don't need a running back. We'll see about Judy and receivers. You're good at tight end. Offensive line, you maybe want to look at guard, center potentially. Defensively, you got Verse. You could look for another pass rusher.
Who would you take?
See, I don't
take a pass rusher though,
because I don't think you'd want Mateo.
That was my issue with the Seahawks. Yep.
I would probably go with Damon Wilson if I'm going to go with one, just because he gives you that pass rush juice and energy, and hopefully can get better as a run defender. But I mean, man, what else could I go with here? I feel like if you're taking Dante, you want to continue to support him. Who's here on the offensive line? Yikes. I like Iapani a lot. I just don't think you take him round one. Same with Greg Johnson.
Oh, at center? No.
Yeah, at center. I just don't think centers don't go this early. They just don't.
Unless they walk on water. Like they got to be really, really good.
Right. This is tough. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Could they go corner here and go Hampton, Campbell, Denzel, Harden? Man, they're pretty good. There's also KJ Bolden here too. That's just staring me in the face.
They're just staring you. I mean, he's right there. But
how good is Ronnie Hickman?
But you just drafted McNeil Warren.
True, but he's more of your box. He can also play a little deep too. Yeah, Ronnie Hickman's pretty good. He's young too. He's 24. All right, not going to that route. That sucks. KJ will be a top of round 2 pick. All right, I'm gonna go. Man, this is really difficult. I'll go. I guess I'll just take a pass rusher here. Give me Damon Wilson. Give me that pass rush juice off the edge, opposite of Jared Verse. So that is round 1.
That's
Now we're
round
entering
one.
round
All right,
two. We
let's
will
go.
speed this process up. You're up 33. New York Jets, who have
Who
gone
they take?
Mayava, Coleman, and
Cam
Tay
Coleman,
Johnson.
Tay Johnson.
Nice.
All right, let's go linebacker.
Ooh.
And we are going to take. Ooh, give me Rasheem Browse. Bows.
Yeah.
Somebody think it's too rich. I think he's a baller.
Yep. First team all SEC, I'm pretty sure.
He should.
Cleveland, back up again just to make life difficult. Dante and Damon Wilson. I mean, I guess if you're here again, you can just take whatever's best available.
Best player.
I mean, at this stage, I'm fine taking a center, I guess.
Yeah.
But Jacarius Peak is here. My issue with Peak is Fano, Peak, not enough strength profile in my opinion for your tackles. And you got Titus Howard.
Yeah, Titus Howard. Yeah.
So maybe you're good there. Man, do I take Iapani? No, I'm gonna go Austin Sarabode. I'll play him at guard. He's got tackle flexibility. He'll replace Tevin Jenkins, and I think he'll just be a really rock solid player. 35 Titans.
Give me Justice Haynes.
Yep, they took Gooseby. Now you're going Justice Haynes. Love it. He's going to be in for a big year at Tech.
He should be. Oh,
Raiders took Colin Simmons at 36. Now I'm going to get my young quarterback a weapon. I'm going to give him his Indiana friend, Charlie Becker, to give him number. By the way, receivers, a lot of talent still here, so that's great. Charlie Becker, 36. Cardinals, they went Arch Manning. Could sit for your could start.
Let's go tackle. Who you have?
Yeah, right tackle.
Never mind. Let's go back to edge because they need help on the edge. Give me Mateo.
Yeah,
give me Mateo.
There we go. Good pick. Dolphins take Jeremiah Smith first overall. I mean, you can go anywhere at this point. I like DJ Vaname potentially for this one. I like even maybe doubling down at receiver, but I'm eyeing down. I'm eyeing down a interior defensive lineman here with Will Eccles or Ahmad Moten.
Which one you taking?
Give me Will Eccles. Oh yeah, give me Will Eccles because hypothetically you have your big dude with Kenneth Grant. We'll see. Hasn't worked out so far, but you got Kenneth Grant. I think you need a bit of a difference maker. Give me Will Eccles. Because the thing Ahmad Moten with that size profile doesn't give you the same level of energy that Will Eccles can.
That's fair.
Saints, 39. They went with Kelly Jones.
We did, and we're going to keep adding to that defense right now. Actually, go to interior line real quick. Let me see who's available. Oh, give me Greg. I want to take Greg Johnson right here, I think. Yeah, because he played left guard and center. Left guard, center, right guard?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, give me Greg Johnson right here.
Greg Johnson.
Think it.
Replacing Cesar Ruiz, or maybe play some center too. Never know. Giants. They went with Leonard Moore. What a pick for them. I'm gonna go running back. I'm gonna go Jaden Baugh. Or no, I'm not doing that. Because there's an even better player right here, KJ Bolden.
Listen.
KJ Bolden with Leonard Moore in a draft.
I had to mute myself. I said, "Oh, I know you gonna pass on KJ again." And the Giants need him.
I didn't see him, and I was like, "Wait a second, no, KJ, yeah, KJ in that secondary with Leonard Moore, with Newbin, with Javon Holland. I mean, this is now it's starting. Colton Hood. Now it's starting to look really good. So there you go.
Oh, all right.
Washington, Dylan Stewart.
Let's go receiver. We're going receiver or receiver. Oh, give me Amari Miller. Nice. Give me the big body yak guy.
All right, like it. 42 Falcons. Give me quarterback Darian Mensah. Could go round one. Just kind of happens that once you get out of the top 14 teams, there's not a lot of quarterback needy teams. Mm-hmm. So he falls into round two, and the Atlanta Falcons, they'll pick him up and they'll replace Penix and Tua. Might even just cut Tua. I think Tua's on a 1-year deal. Could just cut Penix or let him be your backup. Get your starter in Mensah, who I think could start immediately for you. Colts, 43. Who are you taking? Could go back at quarterback.
I could, and I think I am. I think I'm going to stay at the quarterback position. And my gut is telling me Trinidad, but But then like comments is telling me take CJ Carr.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go with CJ Carr. He
nice.
stays in the state and he tries to see if he's anything for the Colts. Also thought about Sellers, Anthony Richardson 2.0, if he has a good
Yeah.
year.
You really think they would try that?
Huh?
You really think the Colts would try that?
Yeah.
I don't
Because
know.
I mean they're playing with house money. If they're still winning games, like, oh, let me go get a better version of what I drafted high and draft him late.
Right. All right. Well, Colts fans would have yelled at you, but I'm glad we stayed away from them. We got Carr now in the building.
Oh yeah.
Vikings, low key, I think they're about to be winners here. I'm taking Jaden Baugh with Mestamaker. I don't love their
Ooh, I
running
like
back
that pick.
room. You got Jones, you got Jordan Mason. Let's just
That's
change up the
small.
backfield here. Let's get
Yeah.
Mestamaker and Jaden Baugh to revamp that room. Pittsburgh, 45. They just took Ellis Robinson. Who are you taking
Listen,
here?
we got to keep getting younger on defense. Now we're going to the D line. Give me Ahmad Mobley. Cam Hayward has to retire at some point, bro. At some point, he has to hang him up. Let's start preparing for the inevitable. So give me
Yep.
Ahmad Mobley.
He'd be a plug and play right in this spot right here with Benton, Harmon, and you just throw in Ahmad Moten right there. He'd be perfect. Cool. 46. You took David Stone for the Buccaneers. I feel okay going linebacker now. We thought it was a little too rich there, but I'm going to take Chris Cole. Size, length, good in coverage, just continuing to get better and better. He should be in for a bigger year with a bigger role at Georgia. Panthers went Jamari Johnson.
Jamari.
Yep.
Go to running back for me.
Hardy, Brown, Deshaun, Fletcher. Such a deep class. I mean, this is
it is. That's why I don't have to take one this high. Let's go to tackle. What's left on the tackle board? Probably nothing. Jesus. Oh God. Whew. Let's go back to running back because
have you heard of this guy, Desmond Lee from Youngstown State?
Mm-hmm.
I actually got wind of him today. I saw it on Twitter, and I got
That's my alma mater.
I didn't watch a ton of tape of him, but I saw some statistics and stuff like that. I was like, I'll throw him on the board.
Yeah, that's my alma mater.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
47.
I've heard of him. Running back. We're gonna go. We need a guy who can do a little bit of everything, or we need a change of pace guy. It's kind of one or two things at running back.
Right.
So I'm thinking we're going to take speed, and we're going to take Isaac Brown right here. We're going to take a home right here.
Like it. Him with Chuba, I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas 48. We took PJ Williams. Just money at that point. I could go Ashton Hampton here. I could go that route. I've heard really good things about Ravel. I've heard good things about Durant. I've actually heard good things about Deron Bland. So I might need to apologize for all the things I've said about him. That said, I still think Deron Bland's contract makes him expendable. And Kobe Durant, I think, only signed a 1-year deal. So you need to give Ravel and maybe Devin Moore, if he shows something, some talent next to them. I'd also like Ahmad Hardy here a lot too, because he can be he's not a change of pace option. He's kind of similar to what you already have with Javonte, but just having two of those guys, rotating those guys in and out, I think could be nice. But I'm going to take Ashton Hampton here. Size, length, athleticism. Can be a little handsy at times, but letting him potentially sit for a year behind Bland or Durant or whoever, and then letting him become the guy, hopefully opposite of Savon Ravel, could be a nice duo. Bengals, they took Trevor Locke round 1. Where 2 on 49.
Now I'm going to give them the change of pace guy opposite of Chase Brown. Give me Ahmad Hardy.
Yeah, there you go. The opposite. Yeah.
I mean, they are polar opposites, but the Bengals need a downhill run threat for when it gets cold, and they're playing in Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and playing at home. Like they need just a bruiser.
Love it. 50, Chicago, they want Jordan Seaton. I need to give this defensive line some talents. And so with that said, I'm going to go Yanze No, Yanze's not really their type of guy. Will Help's more their style. I like Yanze more. It's close.
Dun, dun, dun. Do you meet yourself
I'm also thinking Justin Scott, Bear Alexander. Because they can use some upgraded talent in the middle. I just feel like you can kind of go anywhere. This will load. If I can kind of go anywhere on the defensive line. Let's go. I also like AJ Holmes a lot too. Give me Yanze. He was my first initial guy. I'm just go with it.
Trust
Yanze
your
Pierre to
gut.
Chicago.
Trust your gut.
51 Baltimore. They went with Cade Piper.
Cade Piper, interior O line. Let me see the linebackers and corners, sir. Because some's telling me, my gut tells me if Sammy Brown's sitting here, they're taking him. Just my gut. They love Clemson guys.
Taking him? Or
yeah. Trust my gut.
all right, 52. Texans went Carter Smith at 27. Now I would like to go
Quarterback.
maybe wide receiver. I know they just traded for Kayshon Boutte, but I don't know what his contract situation looks like. And then you have now Higgins coming off an injury, Tank Dell coming off the injury. Nico Collins is always hurt, so that's concerning. You could go running back too, because Montgomery is now entering into that 30 age, which, yeah, there's a pretty steep, what's what I'm looking for, fall off, I guess you could say.
Fall off, yeah.
Problem is we chewed up the running back room again. And as much as I like Deshaun Bishop, I just don't think he's going to go this early. So, no. And then Mark Fletcher, no. Smothers, probably not either. So I'll pass on that. I'm going to go. Ooh, who's our tight ends? Schultz, Foster, and Cade Stover. Yeah. Give me DJ Vaname here for the Houston Texans. Let him learn from Dalton Schultz for a year, and then hopefully can be the guy down the road. Chiefs went Nick Marsh. Who do you got?
This is an ugly board. Give me Cleve Lubin right here though. Let me just go get a pure pass rusher.
I like it. Yeah, that's perfect for what this team needs.
They need it. Yep, 100%.
Jacksonville went Kewan Lacey. Would have actually loved Sammy Brown. Actually, no, I wouldn't like Sammy Brown for this team. He's just not good in coverage. Yikes. No, not feeling anything there. AJ Holmes is interesting. AJ Holmes is really interesting. You got Regis. You just brought in Rook, Armstead. I guess maybe not so much with that one. That's a really good team, man. Maybe tackle. I could use another tackle opposite of Anton Harrison.
Well, that's why I didn't go tackle. That's because the board is.
I like Prongos. I like him. Footwork, size, length. He's 20. I think he's 24 when the draft starts. Plays at the high pad level. Not a great run blocker. He kind of could be a Jacksonville Jaguar. Peak as well is also interesting. I like Melvin Siani. I think he's pretty underrated. I guess I'll go Jacarius Peak. Why not? If he's healthy, yeah. I know he's like 280, 290, but he plays pretty big for that size. And he could play opposite of Anton Harrison. Plus, Anton Harrison, if I'm not mistaken, was also light coming out of college, and he's bulked up a little bit. So
Anton, yeah, he was only like, I remember scouting, he was on 300? Like 295, 300.
Right. Yeah.
He was lean.
So and he's brought up to like 310 now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, give me a peak opposite of him. Let's make it work.
Good call.
55 Patriots went Kingston Viliamu-Asa. Now who at 55?
We can stay on defense. Go to corner and edge group. Because I got two names in mind. Oh, I just don't know which one to take. If I'm New England, give me Will Help. Give me some size and versatility on that front. Allows you to be a 3-4, 4-3, 3-4 in, 4-3 in. He could do both, like size and versatility.
All right, 56. Buffalo already took Ben Roberts. I'm now looking for just a big, strong dude who can slow down the run. Bear Alexander's interesting. Scott gives you not only the size profile, but man, he is a really good pass rusher. Yeah. Is he good enough as a run defender right now?
That's a different story.
Yeah, AJ Holmes. He might be more of the guy I'm looking for here. How big is he? 6'3", 300? Gosh. Would love like 6'4" or 6'2", 330. That'd be nice right here.
Just a big, wild body.
Yeah, Murad Watson style, but not here. Give me AJ Holmes. Why not? If he has another good year, let him grow, let him develop, get big, get stronger. have an interior defensive line with TJ, Dion, Ed Oliver, and then rotate in AJ Holmes. 57, Detroit went Chris Peel.
Chris Peel.
Who are we going at 57?
Go to the edge group because we got to get better. Oh, it's rich. Oh, you know what? See, the issue is injury, unproven, too high. Like it's just too many questions. So I'm gonna stay away from the edge group for now. Let's go to linebacker because they need to get better in coverage. Ryan Wilson can cover ground, but this is high.
Right.
Yeah, like a lot. Jesus, I like Drake Bowen, but Jesus, oh my God, we ate through this board. D-line, just Jesus. Oh, give me Bear Alexander, opposite of Talik Williams. Nice. Let's show up their interior.
I like it. Bear Alexander there. All right. 58 Green Bay Packers. And this actually is going to be an easy pick for me here. I would have loved a running back here. Josh Jacobs can go, but at this point, you probably can wait till round 3. I'm going to go Justin Scott up the middle. I think they need some juice. Okay. They just brought in who did they bring in? They brought in what's his name? Javon Hargrave on a 2-year deal. I think Javon is a very below average run defender, decent pass rusher at this stage. Yeah. I think you need to get better there. Give me Justin Scott, who honestly could end up being a first-round pick, but he fell to 58, so I'm not complaining. Chargers took Anthony Knapp, 59. What we got?
Was it an edge group? See who's available. Oh, yeah. It's running into the same problem.
Yeah.
Like linebackers. Actually, go to linebacker. Give me Drake Bowen.
Oof. Drake Bowen. Who's he replacing? Replacing Perriman?
Yeah. I mean, like, Perriman's older, multiple injuries. Like, you have to come off him at some point.
Yep.
Even if you keep him, you get him there for a year to learn how to be the green dot guy. And then he's plug and play.
All right, Philly. We took Zabian Brown first. I'm kind of thinking about going back to the secondary and going with Falatau, somebody like that, who gives you some size. Could be more of your box safety. You pair him up with Makuba. I mean, you'd have Quinyon, Cooper, Alabama corner, blanking on the name. Just saw Makuba. Brown. There you go, Zabian, and then Falatau right there. That's interesting to me. But I also mentioned offensive line is also a need. But then
it is
who
that board.
Prongos, he gives you size, length, experience. He could probably start right away for you. And I just don't know if they trust Fred, Cam Williams, Markel Bell.
Yeah.
What they maybe would consider is moving Mailata to left tackle or start a right tackle. Nah, probably not actually. No, they probably keep him there. So we got to replace this spot. Give me. I love Melvin Siani too. I think he's in for a big year for Texas. But that's a big old projection. But I'm doing it. Give me Melvin Siani. I'll look either smart or stupid by the end of the year. We'll see.
Put him on the table. I like it.
Let's see. 61 Broncos. They went Trey'Dez Green.
Trey'Dez. Let's go to safety. Give me Corey Parrish.
Ooh,
I'm not
interesting.
I think he's a different type of safety.
Nice.
And it's just a fit. Something about that team and that fit just makes sense to me.
I like it. San Francisco went Caden Green earlier. Play tackle or guard, one of the two. Wouldn't mind doubling down and taking a center here, like Iapani Lulu here.
That would be a good
going
pick.
More with it. What else could we maybe consider here? Tight ends are out the door. Yeah, I could go with another edge. You got Nick, you got Michael, you brought in Romello Height, Keon White. I did not know he was still in the league. Keon White.
Hanging on by a thread.
But who? Boubacar, I'd probably be the pick here. He's just
That's
bigger.
why I was thinking at 59 and 57. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I guess I'll go Traore here. Give me Traore here. I think he's a good football player. Just so much upside. Just have to put it all together. If he could put it all together, he could be a top 50, top 60 pick. And so here at 62, I'm not afraid of taking the swing. Rams, their first pick. Who are we taking here?
The Rams. Let's go receiver.
Like it.
Devontae can't play forever.
Yep.
Wesco, Moore, and Wingo would be my three guys. Just based on how this team plays and what they need, what they look for. Give me Brian Wesco. I'm not going to complicate it.
Yeah, nice.
Size, length,
he's a good
speed.
fit.
He's strong. He's a great fit for what they do, how they operate.
All right, 64, Seattle Seahawks. We took Jelani McDonald earlier. Absolutely love that pick. I'm looking at getting a little younger on the defensive line. Tavion Gadsden, man. They is so good. But I don't think he'd be the pick here. Kenyatta Jackson would be interesting. I know DeMarcus Lawrence is retiring after this year, but he would be a really fun replacement for DeMarcus. It's just a question of can he step in right away and play that similar role, or does he need a few years? But he is also an experienced player that's going to be entering the league fairly older as a prospect.
Yeah.
But then I'm also thinking wide receiver as well is also a need because, okay, you have JSN, but what else do you have? You got Shaheed, more of a gadget guy. Kupp, probably gone after this year or next year.
Yep.
You got Horton, who showed some promise. I think Bobo's out for the year, I want to say. So I think that comes down to Kenyatta Jackson or
one of these receivers.
And I don't know which one it would be.
Which one would you take?
Wouldn't it be Ryan?
Coleman?
Wouldn't it be him? Wouldn't it be Wingo? Wouldn't it be Craver? I mean, Cooper Barkett, Wyatt Young. I mean,
this
feels
is
feels a little on the nose, but I mean, hey, if it fits,
KJ?
It fits. Yeah, 6'6", 225. I just don't know if he fits their style of offense. And I think Torrey Horton's kind of your guy if you're looking for a bigger body,
speed,
downfield guy. Yeah, speed. Off,
yeah.
So I'm gonna go.
Sure, you're good.
I'll go Cooper Barkett. I'm gonna go Cooper Barkett here to fill out this draft. And here we go, guys. First round. Really quickly, we'll run through this. Jeremiah Smith, first overall to the Dolphins. 2, Cardinals go Arch Manning. 3, Raiders go Colin Simmons. 4, Browns go Dante Moore. 5, Titans go Gooseby. Jets at 6 go Mayava. 7, Falcons go Amari Washington. 8, Giants go Leonard Moore. 9, Saints go Kelly Jones. 10, Jets go Cam Coleman. 11, Commanders go Dylan Stewart. 12, Mestamaker to the Vikings. 13, Buccaneers, David Stone. Bengals, 14, Trevor Locke. 15, Panthers, Jamari Johnson. 16, Pittsburgh, Ellis Robinson. Second half, 17, Chicago, Jordan Seaton. 18, Chiefs, Nick Marsh. 19, Jets, Tate Johnson. 20, Kejuan Lacey to the Jaguars. 21, Dallas Cowboys go PJ Williams. 22, Ravens, Cade Piper. 23, Bills, Ben Roberts. 24, Lions, Chris Peel. 25, Chargers, Anthony Knapp. 26, Niners, Caden Green. 27, Houston, Carter Smith. 28, Philly, Zabian Brown. 29, Patriots, Kingston Viliamuasa. 30, Denver, Treydas Green. 31, Seahawks, Jelani McDonald. 32, Browns, Damon Wilson. And some highlights in round 2. Rasheem Bowles at 33 to the Jets. What else? Justice Haynes to the Titans at 35. Charlie Becker to the Raiders at 36. KJ Bolden to the Giants at 40. Mensah, 42 to the Falcons. CJ Carr, 43 to the Colts. What else is here? Isaac Brown to the Panthers. Cowboys, Ashton Hampton. Jacarius Peak to the Jaguars. Drake Bowen, Chargers. Eagles, Melvin Siani. Coy Parrish to the Broncos. Like that one. And then Wesco to the Rams and Barkett to the Seahawks. There's some highlight names there. But guys, in the comment section below, let us know, what do you agree with? What do you disagree with? What did you like? What did you dislike? All of it, drop it in the comment section below. B-Ross, go ahead and get us on out of here.
Hey, we are at 2,000 subscribers. So thank you guys. We appreciate it. We got to 2K, baby. So we greatly appreciate it. But nonetheless, be sure to follow us on Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube. We appreciate the love and support. We appreciate y'all, your comments and your insight. Whether we agree or not, we do appreciate it. Be sure to leave a hot take. Tell us what you really be thinking that you're afraid to say out loud. We'll read it on camera and we will agree or disagree with you. Yep. But we appreciate the love and support. And until next time, First and 10 Podcast.